So we just got the cover off. Now we're just gonna take this whole thing out. So we're about to head to Maryland right now. So that's how much time we got left. Let's go. Hey, so welcome back to another episode of Rebuildz. Today, what we're gonna do is talk about the 2018 Audi S5. We're gonna drop into that video real soon, but pretty much a lot of the stuff you're gonna see in this video is from us pulling stuff off the original transmission that came with the car. We're trying to take the module out and see if we could put it inside the new inside the other transmission and take out the module that we got out of that's from the parts car and put the original module back in there, if you understand what I'm saying. But we went through a lot of trial and errors, and we still couldn't get the car started. I don't have any video of me restarting it and all of that stuff, but we did a whole bunch of that. We tried everything. The only thing I honestly said I did not do was bled the brakes, and I think that was the last and final thing. And I think that was the only thing I thought that I should have done to be 100% sure where, hey, if it's either the programming or because the brakes needed to be bled. But anyways, you're gonna see it in this video. Anyway, so like, share, subscribe, drop your comments and thoughts down below. Turn your post notifications on. Don't forget to copy yourself some merch or get yourself some merch from Rebuildz.com. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. Make sure you like, make sure you share the video, and don't forget to check us out on all social media links. But anyways, let's hop straight into this video. You're gonna see everything that we have done on this Audi, and it's a little bit of mix, a big mix of what's going on, because we did I want to say some of the stuff for the transmission, and from the transmission I did some more wire work from the previous episode, so I just added on some more stuff because I ended up rewiring the computer module and all of that. So anyways, let's get straight into this video. So what I'm about to do now is this is the original engine and transmission that came out of the Audi. So what I'm gonna do is just see if I could just jack this up on this pallet, since I can't really get to move it right now, and then just take the module out and then see if we could put that in the other transmission and see if the car will start. Let's go. Alright, so I have the transmission on this jack right now. Kind of a little sketchy, but see what I could do. Let's go. So we just got the cover off. Now we're just gonna take this whole thing out. So we're about to head to Maryland right now. So that's how much time we got left. Let's go. So we just stopped to go grab some food from that place. We're 12 minutes away. Alright, so I finally made it back into Maryland. I got the 2 pieces of the exhaust. This was the really important thing that we needed, the transmission module. So what I'm gonna do right now is get all of that done. The food was great. Sorry I didn't show you any pictures of it, but we're not here for the food, we're here for the transmission and to make sure that car is done. So I'm gonna get this stuff in the shop, start setting up the tripod and get to it. All right, so now we're about to open the transmission to leak out the oil that we put in it the other day. All right, so we're getting most of the transmission oil out. Then we're just gonna start removing the transmission mount, and then just start taking our time, do everything. All right, so I just took off the transmission mount. So the reason why I have to take it off, so I have to use the jack to basically hold it up. So what I'm gonna start doing is loosening these bolts for the transmission, so we could get the rest of the oil out and then start switching out the module.
Don't
Alright, so that's the module right there inside of the transmission. So we're gonna have to remove all these bolts. And then this is the motor that's in the back of it. So what I'm gonna do is unplug these wires from the module right here, and then basically take out this piece and get it out the way. It's kind of gonna be difficult because I have this bar in front, so it's kind of gonna be a little bit difficult, but I'll try to see how easy I could get it done. So just keep watching the time lapse and we should be good. But yeah, that's everything right there. Alright, so now we're gonna try to take this module out. So I got most of the bolts out already from the pump that's inside of the transmission, or the filter, whichever one it is. Out. Now that's got a few last ones, so there should be one here and one there for that other plug. So that plug is out. Now we should be able to. So now I just have to remove these last two screws that I left in, and then that should be it. You're good, man. So funny. Yeah, that last one. I think I drop like this. Let me swim. Let me swim.
shaking underneath, trying to take me alive. Get ready for the fallout. Can't stop me now. I got no rival. I'ma find my way.
All right, so this is the transmission we took out. So this was the one that originally came from the parts car. This module is the original one that came out of the white one. So we're gonna put this module in and then see what the turnout's gonna be. Let's go. All right, so this is how inside of the transmission looks. So that's it. Right now I'm about to put the module in. So the camera probably maybe look a certain type of way, but I'm gonna try to fix it as best as I can so y'all could see everything and how I exactly put it back in the correct way.
Tell me now, what you gonna do? We can do this face to face. The reckoning is coming real soon. Doesn't matter what you say. Try to tell you this in my moment. Can't take mine 'cause I own it. Don't you know that I'm locked and unloaded? You're out of focus. Get ready for
So now I just put one screw right here in the middle and then this one right here for the sensor right here. So now I'm about to just put the rest in, these ones right here. And then so what up, since I'm using an impact gun because it's so heavy, I'm not gonna push them in all the way. And I'm waiting for the torques right now to torque it down. So I got all the bolts bolted down and everything is good. This clip, you just got to make sure the sensor that's in the back here, be careful how you're putting it in. You have the wires that run right here, and that make sure you put the clip in that for the transmission, so you know it's good. The next thing is this plastic piece back here. There's a thing that you have to push up over, so it kind of goes over the transmission. You see that in the back? So that's the little piece up over there. So that's what you have to make sure is push up and just hold it onto the transmission. But pretty much it's done. Everything is torqued down and everything. So now I'm about to just wipe this piece off. And once I start wiping it down, make sure that there's nothing on the edges. Then I'm gonna wipe the pan back down and then get some new bolts and then start putting it in at a sequence.
Even now, you're coming up to me, fire lighting up the sky. Feel the ground.
So now we're switching all these wires because this one is bad and this connector is good. So we're just in the process of doing all of that right now. Okay, so we got most of the work done on this. We did all the wires. Everything is connected. We already know where everything goes. We just have three things to look about: an ambient temperature sensor. We already fixed that connector. We just need a sensor. The mass flow sensor. We just need a connector for that, and the horn on that side. But everything else is good. The only thing that we could think of, it can be the reason why it's not starting, is there's a communication issue. So we've already tested this. On the high side, you should get like 3.23 volts, or somewhere about that. On the low side, you should be getting 2.5 volts. So we are getting those connections. There's only one wire we have not got any power from, and that's a red wire, and I need to find out what that red wire is, or if the car needs to be started to fix that red wire. And the other sensor that we need to get is the airbag sensor for that side of the car. But almost everything is done. We connected the hood latch and to simulate the hood is being closed, so we still could try to start it, and that didn't work. So the only other thing that we have left to do is just basically get the car back together complete, and then we just send it to Audi and have them try to reprogram the key. Because more than likely what it is there's an issue between the computer and the transmission module and the brake cylinder. So there's a breaking connection somewhere, and that could be caused from this transmission wire. So anyways, like, share, subscribe, drop your comments and thoughts down below. Turn your post notifications on. Hey, don't forget, check us out on Rebuildz.com. Grab yourself some merch. Hey, stay positive, stay motivated. I'll see you in the next one.